Janie Crawford spends her whole life searching for a voice the world keeps trying to silence. Here's the story of Their Eyes Were Watching God. Janie grows up raised by her grandmother, Nanny, who fears the world's dangers. Nanny pushes her into a marriage with Logan Killix for security, not love. Janie hopes affection will grow, but the marriage feels cold and suffocating. Logan treats her like labor, not a partner, expecting obedience without question. Janie realizes safety without love is another kind of prison. Then Jody Starks walks into her life with ambition and charm. He promises a bigger world, a better life, and a chance to be seen. Janie runs away with him, believing she's choosing freedom. They build a new life in Eatonville, the first all-black town. Jody becomes mayor, store owner, and the town's most powerful man. But power changes him, and he silences Janie at every turn. He controls how she dresses, speaks, and even how she wears her hair. Janie becomes a symbol, not a woman, trapped behind Jody's pride. Their marriage erodes as Jody grows bitter and insecure. When he falls ill, Janie finally speaks the truth he never let her say. Jody dies and Janie feels the weight of her freedom return. She lets her hair down for the first time in years. Then Tea Cake arrives with laughter, music, and a spirit that matches hers. He treats her like an equal, not an ornament. Janie feels young again, alive in ways she never imagined. She leaves Eatonville to build a new life with him in the Everglades. They work the fields, dance at night, and live surrounded by community. For the first time, Janie chooses joy without apology. But a hurricane tears through the muck, turning their world upside down. Janie and Tea Cake fight the storm together, refusing to abandon each other. Tea Cake is bitten by a rabid dog while saving her life. At first he seems fine, but the sickness slowly takes hold. His mind unravels, twisting love into fear and paranoia. In a desperate moment, Tea Cake turns on Janie with a gun. She's forced to shoot him to save herself. The grief nearly destroys her, even as the court declares her innocent. Janie returns to Eatonville carrying the memory of the only love she ever chose. She tells her story to her friend Phoebe, not to mourn, but to testify. Janie has lived, loved, lost, and finally found her own voice. She ends where she began, but she is no longer the same woman. And that's Their Eyes Were Watching God. Like and follow for more book recaps. Comment which book you want next.